Wow guys, what a day today. We had some of the most insane gains that I've seen in a very long time. One of our best days in the stock market yet. So in this video, I'm going to be going through all the plays we made today and all the gains we took, and then I'll be going through my plays for tomorrow, my favorite stocks for tomorrow and the rest of the week. So let's go ahead and get into the video. So I called Tonic Pharmaceuticals, ticker symbol tnxp. I called this on Thursday of last week. We loaded up on the stock group, as you can see the screenshot. This was the one time that I said to load up on a stock. Now of course I said to do your own research, everybody had to research before buying in, but that was how high my conviction level was for tnxp. I also have some proof that I called this one out in the 60-cent range on Instagram. I made an Instagram post when this was just valued at 60 cents. And I was just saying how good of a value this is and how this is going to pop to $1 plus. And today it got up over 120% at one point and closed the day at $1.55. So that is pretty much a 3x from when I called this out if you bought and held. Now personally, I did take profits a little bit early. This morning the stock was up about 50% and I decided to take profits. You can't go wrong with profits. One of my penny stock rules is to take profits if a penny stock skyrockets 50%, because you cannot go wrong with taking profits. Move on to the next opportunity. And while this does seem I missed out on a bunch of gains, but in reality is what I did is I used this cash to move into a bunch of other stocks that I made some crazy gains with today as well. So I'll be going through those in a second, but let's talk about the next stock that we made crazy gains on today. So the next big trade that we made today was Zenetic Biotech, ticker symbol XBIO. So there's a ton of hype behind this one. We bought in pre-market when the stock was up 5%. It proceeded to run up 35% plus. Its high of the day was up 40%. So I ended up selling out of all my shares up 35%. Some huge day trade gains, over $1,000 in this one day trade that lasted about 20 minutes. In the span of market open and 20 minutes later, this stock had skyrocketed. Of course I took profits, being a penny stock, being my strategy is to take profits and move on to the next opportunity. So I took advantage of this stock and I made some crazy gains just with this trade. So the next huge gainer we had today was Kronos, ticker symbol KNOS. So during my weekend video, I said this was my #1 penny stock for the week coming. So as you guys know, I have a huge position in this one. We saw the market open and then we saw Kronos skyrocket up 40%. So I was looking at this, debating on whether it's selling or holding, and I decided to sell all of my Kronos shares. Now later in the day, I bought back. I sold all at 40%. I bought back when this was up 25% for the day. So I made a 15% differential on my huge position. I saved that money by day trading, and I am now holding more shares with a lower cost than I would be if I just held on to Kronos and didn't make any moves. So I'm very satisfied with my move during the day. Now of course that's risky to do. If this was to skyrocket after I sold, I would have missed out and had to buy in later. But I made the right move here. Like you guys know, my rule is when a penny stock skyrockets, sell, you can buy back in later, but it's due for a pullback. Penny stocks are so volatile, you'll be able to get a good deal later in the day. So I took full advantage of Kronos' huge pop, got back in heavy, a heavier position than I had before actually, so I'm loaded up, ready to go for the rest of the week. I expect more PRs to come out. Kronos is probably still my #1 penny stock going to the end of the week, but I'll explain some other possibilities at the end of the video. So the next stock I took huge profits on today was artificial intelligence, ticker symbol aitx. So early in the day, I was holding a position about 100,000 shares. This stock skyrocketed up 37% for the day. I immediately sold when I saw this happen, and then it dropped back down to up about 15% for the day. So I made a huge profit when selling this one. This was also one of my top penny stock picks, and this is one of my penny stocks that I believe has 500% plus potential. This is one that I do plan to day trade more in the future, potentially swing trade. This is one of my favorite opportunities in the market, and there should be some more gains coming. But when you see pop like this, once again, I always take profits, move on to the next opportunity, and was very satisfied with the gains that I had from this penny stock. So as you guys know, I was talking up qlgn Therapeutics this weekend, ticker symbol qlgn. They have a big catalyst coming up. The big FDA approval date is supposed to be announced very, very soon. That's the big catalyst for this company. And I had a massive position in this stock. So the stock was up 13%. Very, very solid gain. I was super satisfied with the performance of this stock, and I'm more excited for the gains to come with this one. This was actually my #2 penny stock pick on the Sunday video. As Kronos was #1, this was my #2 recommendation. So the next stock I'm going to talk about is AYRO, ticker symbol AYRO. This is the electric vehicle manufacturer. I made a full video on this one, and I also included this in my Sunday penny stock video, just saying how much I love the value, how it's bound for a bounce back coming up soon. And look at this today, up 16% on the day and up some after hours. Very, very satisfied with the gains on this one. Congrats to all who are holding. I know a lot of you guys are holding this one. And this is a great company that finally had its bounce back. Congrats on the profits. Very proud of this pick. So one of my smaller positions, Imagine AR, ticker symbol IPNFF. At open, this popped about 22%. I ended up selling my position when it got up. It slowly started trending down throughout the day, and it ended the day up 5%. But this is once again just a very solid stock that I was happy to take profits on. I will be looking to get back in the stock in the future because this was one of my penny stocks that I believe has 500% plus potential. This is more of a long-term penny stock that I am a fan of. But for the short term, there's so many opportunities that I'm just trying to use all of my buying power on. And you got to think about opportunity cost. So should I hold IPNFF? It's already up 22%. And I am looking at this long term, but the thing is do I expect it to go up the rest of the week? Now it could go either way with that. But I have a high conviction on some other smaller trades that I believe could go up today big, which they did, and then the rest of the week could go up big. We're yet to see, but I believe I made the right decision selling out of this and looking to get back in the future. It's an opportunity cost thing, not because I have anything against the company or my thesis has changed. So another one of my penny stock picks from the Sunday video was Webull Limited, ticker symbol LOIT. This was a very solid performing stock today, up a solid 12%. Very satisfied how this one performed, and I'll be watching this one very closely going forward, looking for a buying opportunity to hop in this one. And finally, we got Syntax Technologies, ticker symbol SINT. So on the Sunday penny stock video, this is another huge one that I was talking up, just talking about how it's going to be down early on Monday, but then it's going to bounce back, and it did exactly that. It was down about 3% for the first half of the day. It closed the day up 5%, very, very solid gains. I'm still holding my position. I have a pretty good sized position, over $1,000 in this stock, and I do expect this stock to go to $3 plus in the future, one that I love short term and mid term. So very bullish on Syntax right now. So I only had one stock that I had to take losses on today, and that was Boxlight, ticker symbol BOXL. So I was really contemplating whether to hold or sell on Boxlight. So I was checking pre-market, looking for a selling opportunity, and I found it. So Boxlight was down 5% pre-market. I ended up selling all of my shares pre-market at this time because I was expecting this stock to make a big dip today. And I just didn't want to get caught up on that, and I wanted the cash to put in other stocks that I believe have better short-term opportunity for the day trade especially. In this one, I definitely made the right decision as well, as I sold pre-market when it was down 5%, and this ended up closing the day down 20%, and it is down some after hours already. So I'm very happy with myself, the decision that I made to get out of Boxlight, and I made money off of the opportunity cost as I freed up that cash and actually made a day trade with XBio with this one. Made 20% on XBio and got out of this loss. So a win-win situation on that hand. So a loss turned into something very positive. One very important thing to think about when investing is to not get caught up in your losses. See, what a lot of people do is when they're down big on a stock, these people say, no, I'm not selling because it's not a loss until you sell. So these people bag hold these stocks, waiting years for this to finally turn green, finally turn their position positive. But what's the point of doing that when there's better opportunities for your money? So if you're in this position and you're down 20% and you're waiting to get back into positive and you have faith in this stock, but on the other hand, you have this other stock that you believe is a better value and is a better bet for your money to go into. So what should you do in this situation? Should you try and make those losses into gains, or should you sell immediately, realize the loss, and go to the better opportunity? Always go to the better opportunity. This is one of my biggest strategies with investing. As an investor and as a trader, I always take profits and I always cut losses. Usually very quickly on both of those, but it is very beneficial as you can find more and more opportunities and use your funds to the highest advantage possible. So that is one of my biggest tips on penny stock investing. So congrats to those who made some crazy gains off of these stocks today. It feels amazing for all of the due diligence that I did this weekend, all the research that I did this weekend, finally pay off for me and especially for you guys. Those screenshots that I get in the private stock group, those tweets that get sent to me, those comments on YouTube, keep on doing that because that makes my day every single day when I see that I'm helping you guys make money, helping you guys get rich. It's a pretty awesome feeling. So before I go over my top stocks for the rest of the week, I want to do a quick plug real quick. So I just created a second channel. I'm going to be posting personal finance, business growth, and also investing content, and I'm going to branch out with that account because this account is strictly on the stock market. But if you guys would like to support me in the new channel, I'll link it right up above, and I would greatly appreciate it. Thanks so much. Alright, so the first stock that I love for the rest of the week is Luokong Technology Corporation, ticker symbol LKCO. So this company operates as a big data processing technology company. It offers these intelligence services, which are based on technology which can be applied in mobile internet traveling, intelligent transportation, automatic drive, smart city, and intelligent LOT. So this company is involved with autonomous driving and just a bunch of other high-tech things. So there's something super interesting going on with the value of this company. So first of all, as you can see on the screen, the stock is 92% lower than its 52-week high. That is insane. It's a pretty new company to IPO. It IPO'd about a year ago, and since then it's just been a downtrend. So something very interesting happened recently. So there was a company that purchased lkco shares for $3 a piece as an investment. So currently lkco is trading for about 70 cents a share. This is absolutely insane. So what I'm taking from this is something is bound to give, some news is bound to come out, because what does this company that bought these for $3 a share know that us, retail investors, do not know? Now I have no idea what this could be, but they obviously believe in the company. And one thing that may boost the company trying to hype the stock up is the fact that on October 12th, 2020, if they're not above $1, they will get delisted from the NASDAQ. So this gives the company incentive to work as hard as they can to get the stock price up, to come out with more PR releases, and to just work super hard. So there are so many good things going on with this company. Now it's not a profitable business as of right now. Its balance sheet is not good, but it's not too bad to where I would be scared to put an investment in this one. And I loaded up on these shares today. I have about 10,000 shares, and I do expect some big price movement going within the next few weeks. And this is one of my favorite buys right now. Ticker symbol LKCO. So this next stock is also a stock that I was buying some shares of today, and I see huge upside in the coming week. And this is Origenics, ticker symbol OGEN. So this is one of the cheap vaccine stocks, and as we saw with tnxp, Tonic Pharmaceuticals, these cheap virus vaccine plays are money. People buy into these like crazy. They get pumped up like crazy because the virus plays are the hot sector right now. And the fact that the penny stocks, the cheap stocks, people love to buy into these and pump them up. So cheap vaccine stocks are the way to go right now. So this company is working on a vaccine named AYRO, has had some beginning success in some of the first trials, and full-scale manufacturing is expected to proceed later this summer. So with this stock, we got good value. We got one of the cheapest vaccine stocks there are, the hot sector all in one. This is also the type of thing that I saw with Tonic Pharmaceuticals. Now of course I found Tonics before the pop happened, and the pop has already started for OGEN, but I feel like this may be the most undervalued vaccine play at the moment. Looking at the upside of this stock, I would not be surprised to see the stock reach $2 within the next few days. I'm very bullish, and I see big gains coming soon. One very good thing about this company is they have $14 million in cash and under $1 million in debt, about $850,000 in debt. So this fact protects us as investors a little bit, securing us to make sure this company won't go bankrupt anytime soon, securing that if they need more manufacturing, if they're trying to open new facilities to manufacture their drug, then they got the cash to do it. And that is one of the big things to look at when you're looking at these companies. Alright guys, the next penny stock I'm going to talk about is Optech International, ticker symbol OPTI. So I know I've talked about this stock a lot in the past, but this value is crazy right now. There's so much value. This stock has gotten hit so hard in the recent week. In the past 1 week, it is down over 30%. So there's a bunch of upside to be had just purely from the value standpoint, and there's a ton of growth and this big opportunity right in front of the company as well. So this company is mainly a fuel maximizer company, but what excites me about this company is the Optech iWand. So what is the Optech iWand? This device disinfects and sterilizes everything that the wand touches, and they're also using this wand's UVC light in tablets and smartphones to disinfect things as well. So they're working on a patent approval for that, and that is huge news for the company, especially during what's going on right now with the virus, with the global health concerns. Things are not ending anytime soon, and the more cleaning devices we have, a bunch of cleaning devices are money right now, and Optech has not gotten the recognition from the market that this company deserves, and I see so much upside from this current price. So let's look at some of these reviews on this product. I was looking through some tweets, and this guy is just saying how he's very impressed with the product of the iWand, and also this company's Instagram. They're working very hard on the marketing, the social media part, which is huge for a small company like this. So they're just saying, masks are nothing compared to our iWand. Because you're touching so many things with your hand, why not sterilize that instead of just what you breathe in? Now, I don't know if I agree with this, but this company is trying very, very hard on social media to put themselves out there, to get some recognition, and if this patent gets secured, that will be huge for the company, and I see some huge growth coming soon. And the value, you just can't beat the value, and it just has gotten hit so hard recently, which it should be making gains, not losses, with this news that's out recently. There's just a bunch of good things going on for this company, and I currently have a small position, and I'm adding on every single dip. Congrats to the stock group on the crazy gains today. We're filling up that profit screenshot section like crazy, so congrats to you guys, super proud of y'all. And if you're interested in joining the private stock group, the link is down below. Every time I buy and sell a stock, I send a message to the group. I send portfolio screenshots every day, and I answer any questions you have about investing. There's also so many discussions. There's so many investors in there making their own theses, getting their own ideas, and making some huge plays and making some huge gains. So if you're interested in joining the Stockwatch family, the link is down below. Should be the first one in the description. And if you want to get 2 free stocks on Webull, 1 free stock on Robinhood, or $5 $3 from Acorns Investing, the links are down below for those as well. You got to go get that free money. You can't go wrong with that. And I do have to tell you, I am affiliated with these programs, so I do get a small commission of a free stock whenever you guys get your free stock. So that's what I get out of that. And once again, I would love for you to follow my second channel. No pressure on that, but I am going to be posting some personal finance, some investing topics, so that would be beneficial to you if you are looking to grow your financial knowledge. I'll be putting everything out there and all of my business growth, how I grew my business so quickly. There's just going to be a bunch of interesting things that I'm excited about to do on this channel, and I would love for you guys to be a part of the family over at that channel. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Great day today, everybody, and let's get rich.